Welcome to OState Daily. Casey Porter here. So glad that you decided to tune in. Fans, today we have a very, very, very special guest, one that goes up quite a ways. If I had him stand up right now, he'd probably come out of the camera. How tall are you, Colin?
6'6".
6'6". Okay, I say that because I'm bringing in my next question. Colin Brueggemann, who is having just a tremendous year and a tremendous career here at Oklahoma State, joins OState Daily for the first time. So, Colin, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, so you said you're what?
6'6".
6'6", and what was the name of your high school team?
We're the Midgets.
So you were 6'6", playing first base and pitching for a team called the Midgets.
The Midgets, yes, sir.
How'd that work out?
We got some looks around that, yeah.
That's absolutely
a little
awesome.
odd.
And by the way, you led them to their second state title ever in that school history. Can you take us to that time?
Yeah, that was just a great experience. Being able to play, I knew all of my teammates since my whole life, so being able to do that and play ball with them like that, it was a great experience.
Yeah, so you have a great experience there in high school. You're one of the best players in the state of Illinois, and then you go to Overland Park, Kansas to go to JUCO. So how did you get hooked up with them and make that trip over to the Kansas City area?
My travel ball team, we played a good amount of tournaments in Kansas City, and Johnson County just happened to be at some of the games and happened to see me, so that's just how that all kind of connected.
I'm assuming you're a big St. Louis Cardinals fan, right?
I am.
Okay, yeah, you can't live in that area and not be completely diehard, right? So I got to ask you a light question, kind of a three-part question. Is Goldie and Arenado going to bounce back this year?
Well, I hope Arenado does.
Yeah.
Well, I think we let Goldie go this year. Goldschmidt go this year. Oh yeah, but I hope Arenado does for sure. I don't see a world where he doesn't. I'm looking forward to the season.
And then the second part to that question is, will Ryan Helsley be in a Cardinal uniform by the end of the year?
I sure hope so. I hope he does. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think so.
So take us through your time at Johnson County and your career there and all that, how that went for you.
Oh, it was great. I loved everything about Johnson County. I loved everything about JUCO. Getting to play right off the bat in college and have that experience. And I love the coaching staff there, and they pushed me. They pushed their team, and I'd do it all over again for sure.
I keep bouncing back and forth. That's okay, though. So you were a really good pitcher in high school, and hitting is really hard, as you know. I mean, the ball's moving. Sean Youngerman's over here.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to face that guy because, it's like 2,400 spin rate. It's up, all that kind of stuff. Why in the world, with somebody that's 6'6" and can throw like you, why would you choose to be a hitter?
I didn't mean I tried to pitch for sure. My dad pitched. And he always wanted me to pitch, and I tried as long as I could. I even pitched at Johnson County in the fall, and it just wasn't there.
Yeah.
It just wasn't in the cards really.
So how'd you get hooked up with OSU?
After my freshman year at Johnson County, I had surgery, so I wasn't doing anything in the summer. I wasn't playing summer ball or anything like that. And the former coach, Coach Seeley, reached out to me, and this was late in the summer after the draft and all that stuff, so it all happened kind of quick. But reached out to me. I got down here for a visit. I love the coaching staff. I love the facilities. I love the town, everything about that. And I just knew it's where I wanted to play.
Did you know anything about the tradition?
I did. I did know a little bit about the OSU tradition for sure.
So what does it mean for you to put on the Cowboy uniform?
Everything. It means everything. History and all the former players who come back, all that stuff. It means a lot.
So you get onto campus at Oklahoma State, and you're basically a DH your first year. You get matched up in good matchups. Then the next year, you get to play some first base. And now this year, you're playing every single day. It doesn't matter who the matchup is. Doesn't matter who's on the bump. Can you kind of take us through that progression? Yeah, so when I first got here, it was tough, coming off surgery. The adjustment. Obviously, I had to make a lot of adjustments, and it was tough to start for sure. But as the year went on, I was able to make adjustments and figure it out. And then this past year wasn't the year that I quite hoped for. So I was searching for some answers this off season and the fall and the winter break, and right now it's everything's kind of clicking right now. So I'm hoping to keep that up. Yeah. So obviously it's clicking very well. Seems like you're wearing out that opposite field gap. Am I wrong there, or is that kind of a sweet spot for you? Yeah, that's been where I'm trying to live right now. Yeah. Okay, good. So why is it that opposite field gap is so good for you? Well, right now I'm just trying to see pitch deep. Last year I struggled with my pitch recognition, I guess you could say. Struggled with that. So this year I've been trying to see the ball a lot deeper and see the heater. That way I can adjust all the other pitches they throw at me. And then right now it's just connected. So you're one of the guys who's been here for a while, and in today's day of transfer portal, NIL, all this, you being a 6'6" guy who's had as much success at the college level you have, I'm sure you had chances to go wherever. Why stay at OSU?
Oh, I believe in what we're doing here. I love everything about Stillwater, the coaching staff, the team, the relationships I've made here, all my teammates. I just couldn't imagine being anywhere else.
Yeah, so this team this year has had some really good moments. It's had some moments that were frustrating, to be quite honest with you, and then it kind of hasn't found that consistent treading, if you will. So you being one of the older guys, what does this team need to do to become consistent?
We just got to keep coming in here every day, doing things that we don't want to do sometimes. Whether it's if we're sore, play through soreness, or just make adjustments when we need to. Just coming in and just keep living in the moment.
So if I were to ask you personally, what things are you doing the best right now? What things you need to work on the most? And if I phrase that question instead of personally, the team-wise, how would you answer that?
Right now I think we just need to play together better. I think right now everyone's just kind of a little anxious right now and stressing too much about it instead of just taking it one pitch at a time, one game at a time, one series at a time, and just win the pitch. And that's what we're always getting preached to. So I think we just need to do a better job of that.
Colin Brueggemann, thank you so much for joining. What a wonderful career you've had here at Oklahoma State. What a wonderful season you're having so far. So keep it up, my man.
Gotcha. Thank you. Appreciate it.